Election officials in Jefferson Parish expect about 20% of registered voters to cast their ballots early for the upcoming presidential election. So they are preparing for long lines during the 10 days of early voting. Paul Murphy reports the JP Registrar of Voters is also in the process of sending out 20,000 absentee ballots.
Jefferson Parish was not able to secure a large venue like the Ilario Center in West Wego or the Performing Arts Center in Metairie for early voting. In neighboring New Orleans Parish voters can go to the Smoothie King Center to cast ballots. Registrar of Voters Dennis DeMarco says his office looked into getting a bigger location, but says the parish could not make it happen in time for early voting, which runs from October 16th through October 27th.
There is an expense involved which the state or the parish would have to pay. We need routers, we need data lines, we need cable lines, run. It was something that we couldn't do with this short time remaining.
That means JP early voters will have to go to the usual locations. They include the Yenny Building in Elmwood, Odom Building on the West Bank, and the Kenner location in Rivertown. Registrar DeMarco expects about 2,000 voters a day at each of his 3 locations to cast ballots during early voting. Parish Councilman Scott Walker asked the Louisiana Secretary of State's office to help set up a larger voting venue. He says voters are concerned about the potential spread of the coronavirus.
We tried. It was something that we definitely wanted to happen for this election, to give people an alternative from going inside of our government buildings or for some of the other locations that are a little more tightly packed, to be able to go vote in places that are a little more wide open.
Walker says long term he would like to see an early voting location in each of the parish's 5 council districts,
where we can bring early voting to the voters.
JP just received absentee ballots last Monday. DeMarco expects to send out about 18,000 by Wednesday.
But every day we're receiving new requests. People over 65 concerned about the corona's handicap. We anticipate at least, it may go as high as 20.
DeMarco will have a lockbox set up outside his 3 offices for voters to drop off mail-in ballots beginning October 28th. Paul Murphy, Eyewitness News.